Hi everyone, I'm the Irish Film Critic, also known as Real Solid Snake, and I'm here to give you my review on The Dark Knight Rises. Me and Successor Tale went to see it yesterday, and needless to say, everyone knows about this film now, the hype around it. So, what best way can I describe it? Well, it's fucking awesome. Yeah, it really is. When I look back on the last two movies, Batman Begins, when I first went to see that, that's pretty much where I first got introduced to Christopher Nolan and his work, because after that it had been 8 years since the god awful Batman and Robin, and everyone was really anticipating this movie to see how the new style Batman was, and it was really incredible to see Batman be given a more realistic feel to it all, and needless to say, I loved it. I loved the whole atmosphere. I loved Gotham. I loved the characters. I loved Scarecrow and Ra's al Ghul. Everything was really cool with that. The Dark Knight is one of my most favorite movies ever. Everything about that was incredible. The best thing ever in that was Heath Ledger as the Joker. Everyone loves Heath Ledger as the Joker. It's been really infamous now the last few years, ever since he played that, and since he sadly died shortly after filming. But it really left me hungry for more, and really anticipating this movie more than anything. And I'm pretty sure those who have watched the Batman week will know that me, myself, and even the other two guys were really looking forward to this movie a lot. And so yeah, The Dark Knight Rises, it's pretty awesome. Okay, it's pretty dark, it's pretty dismal. When I say dismal, I mean like the whole world, the whole setting. Like it's depressing, because when you first see, guys, just before I go any further, I might just say a few spoilers, and so I don't want to say. I want to try and keep it down. I want to try not to spoil, but there's just a few warning that there may be a few spoilers. If you haven't seen the movie yet, please don't watch this review. Whenever it starts off, Bruce Wayne, he's got a leg injury, cartilage in his left leg. And he's grown a beard, he's grown a lot of facial hair. He looks decrepit, and it just makes you wonder what he's been through the last few years, ever since he took the fall for Harvey Dent's murder. So what happens? Bane comes, and Bane is one of my favorite new additions to this film, because again, when you saw Batman and Robin, he wasn't exactly done the best, was he? So Tom Hardy plays Bane this time, and I was often wondering when I first saw the early trailers how having the mask over his face was going to really affect his voice. If I had to nitpick a little bit of the film, I'd have to say, yes, sometimes you can't understand what he's saying, but thank God it's only a very small amount of times that you can't understand it. So thank God for that. What else? Yeah, the story, it picks up 8 years after. Like I say, Bruce Wayne he's like a lost little boy feeling sorry for himself, holed up all into his mansion. He's become a total recluse. So whenever he comes back, it kind of sends shockwaves through Gotham. But within minutes, of course, the police are on his tail. They're trying to catch him. Of course, Batman gives him the stuff as usual. So the action in this movie is incredible. When you go see a Chris Nolan movie, there's going to be some pretty impressive set pieces. I mean, we had it in The Dark Knight, we had it in Inception, and we're definitely getting it here. Like I say, Christopher Nolan, he always goes for the more realistic approach. I don't think he likes to depend on visual effects too much. So that is actually what impresses me. He goes for the epic scale and extras by the thousands. It's really an eye opener. Especially in the end piece, like when you're seeing thousands of Gotham City cops go against thousands of Bane's men, and it really adds to it, like whenever you see Batman and Bane fighting in the middle of it all. So yeah. Before I forget, Catwoman is pretty damn cool. I thought, you know, when I first saw pictures from the set over a year ago, Anne Hathaway, I don't know, she just had, it was like a Robin mask. It just had the mask covering her eyes. It's like, how the hell does that hide your secret identity? And then she lifts up her goggles that make it look like she has cat ears. I thought, costume looks a bit silly. But other than that, she actually kicks ass. She's actually, you know, don't fuck with this girl here. As far as Michelle Pfeiffer goes, who was an excellent Catwoman, I don't know, it's kind of hard to compare the two. Because you actually see Catwoman be a master thief in this movie. In Batman Returns, Catwoman was pretty much one of the main villains who was out to destroy Batman. And here, she's not. She has her own agenda, but she helps Batman at the end, which I liked. I really liked the scenes with Catwoman very much. I went to look up a few videos online yesterday to see a few people's own opinions on this, and thankfully, you know, from what I've seen, like, not many people didn't like the film. I do understand why they might not like the film. I just think that they would be nitpicking themselves a bit too much. But there was one thing that they did point out that even I was thinking of in the movie itself. Was the bit where whenever Bane puts him in, guys, this is a spoiler, whenever Bane puts him in that prison in that other country and he has to climb out, he keeps falling, but he always has rope around him to, you know, prevent him from falling to his death. So we're told that the secret is to remove the rope. I didn't think much of it at first, actually. What I was thinking of at first was he's on the platform and has to jump to another platform, and he was jumping on the edge to jump out to grab the other platform. I was thinking, why don't you just run from the other end? You just go to the other end and then run and jump. That there would make you reach that platform a lot better. But no, the secret to it is actually jump without the rope. When I saw a few people mention it, once I thought about it, I was like, yeah, that is a good point, isn't it? Why does the rope you know, help him make it farther? But other than that, those are probably the only two things. That rope bit for him to rise out and Bane's voice being inaudible sometimes. Those are really the only things that I found wrong with it. That there would just be nitpicking myself if I had to be honest, like you. So to me, it's still a 10 out of 10 film. Definitely well recommended to go see it. Absolutely love The Dark Knight, and I'll definitely be waiting for the Blu-ray release. So yeah, check it out.